Shalom, shalom, Israel. Brother Amos with the Watchman for Israel. First and foremost, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, to the brothers pushing the truth and strong sincerity on the highways and byways, laboring day in and day out. I want to give y'all strong shalom, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Barakatham. To the sisters holding it down, watching over the household while the brothers are laboring, going to work. Being men in these last days, I want to give y'all a shalom too. I read this on CNN the other day, and I'm not going to make this too long. I just wanted to point it out and show you who the true devils of the earth really are, right? So the title of this says, a grocery store threw out $35,000 in food that a woman intentionally coughed on, sparking coronavirus fears. Right? So, long story short, I'm going to read some of the article. But a woman came into the grocery store, right? Amidst all that's going on, people coughing, sneezing, the telltale signs of a virus. So she walked into the grocery store and starts coughing on the produce, on the meats, on things that people need, necessities, right? I guess to be funny, I'm not sure, but I'm going to read a little bit into it. A woman purposely coughed on $35,000 worth of food at a Pennsylvania grocery store. Police said she likely faces charges for coughing, one of the primary ways that the novel coronavirus spreads. The unnamed woman, she's an Edomite, entered a small grocery chain, Garrity's supermarket in Hanover Township, and started coughing on produce, bakery items, meat, and other merchandise. The chain co-owner said. Staff quickly removed her, meaning they laid hands on her to get her the hell up out of there, and removed her from the store and called Hanover Township police, who found her a few hours later and took her into custody. Right? The woman intentionally contaminated the food, and they plan to file charges against her once her mental health treatment concludes. Right? So, these Edomites, man, they just disgusting. Right? Why would you go in there and cough on foods that people are gonna, purchase and they need for these last days? Right? People, you can't live off bread alone, but bread is essential. Right? Fruits are essential. Right? And Esau is just the devil that the Bible speaks of. Right? This is Job chapter 30, verse 8. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. Right? Esau is a child of base men. They're vile, man. Only a vile person would go into a grocery store and cough on all the foods, amongst a coronavirus outbreak and pandemic. Right? That doesn't make sense. What type of sane person would do that? Right? That's a disgusting human being. They're viler than the earth. Right? Verse 13. They mar my path. They set forward my calamity. They have no helper. They come upon me as a wide breaking in of waters. In the desolate they rolled themselves upon me. Right? So everything that we do, they try to set us up for a calamity. Right? They trying to say she may not be sick. But don't nobody know who truly has this virus. Right? So she was, honestly, that could be considered attempted murder in the eyes of Esau. Right? So she goes in here and coughs. She's marring our path. She's setting forward our calamity, that they may bring wide breaking waters upon us, meaning they bring destruction upon us. Right? Bring us into a place where we feel like we can't get out. Right? It's a disgusting world, man, being under these Edomites. I tell you, I can't stand these people. What type of fool would do that? Right? This is Psalm chapter 22 and verse 16. For dogs have compassed me, the assembly of the wicked have enclosed me, they pierced my hands and my feet. Right? So this is David speaking in terms of Yahweh Shai, but it goes into today as well. Right? For the dogs have compassed me. right? And only a dog would go around licking and sniffing and coughing things on things that they have no business dealing with or even wanting to eat, right? The assembly of the wicked have enclosed me, right? We're surrounded by these borders by the so-called white man, the wicked of the earth, according to Malachi 1, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are the wicked that prosper in this earth, and they just do things, and they just vile, man. That's such a vile thing to do, right? Nobody with a righteous mind frame will ever think about doing that, right? Nobody with it's a law not to burn up the fields after you conquer a city. I believe, I can't remember what it is. I'll post it in the comment section, right? But that's a law. You know, it's what type of sane person would do something like that, man? This is why how about some y'all shot got destroyed this land, man. There's nothing here but disgust and destruction, man. This is Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 16. Least there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, right? Because you got Jakes who are profane, right? Who are fornicators. But as Esau, now Esau is one of the most profane creatures that the Most High has ever made, man. They're disgusting. From the beginning to the end, they are foul. Everything they do is off, right? Which for one morsel of meat sold his birthright, right? So he sold his birthright for food because he didn't have faith and he didn't believe in the Lord, right? But on the twofold, they selling they birthright to these other nations, right? Because war is their birthright. Now China has all these weapons. North Korea, right? So their birthright is war, right? Esau is just stupid, man. They can't get it right. They'll never get it right. And I pray that the Most High judges this place quickly and speedily so we can go home. Like, just having to deal with that. You don't know what's going on. Right? This is biological warfare, man. The Most High created these plagues. Right? Esau may have got his hands on it. Right? But you don't know what's going on. They only tell us what they feel like we should know. Right? This Job 9 and 24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right? So who is the wicked of the earth? Somebody who goes around coughing on foods that children need. Right? Children need this food. They need this for nourishment and to grow. Right? And speaking on a spiritual level, they destroying the food by having these prosperity doctrines, all this other BS that they doing to the word, right? They destroying the physical food and the spiritual food. So Esau's got to go, right? And let's start this. This is one thing, therefore I said, he destroyed the perfect and the wicked. If the scourge slay suddenly, he will laugh at the trial of the innocent, right? So the white man doesn't care who he destroys. He'll destroy the innocent, the wicked, all in one, and then he's gonna laugh about it. Right? We see the pride of the so-called white man. His reign is coming to an end. Right? With that, I'm gonna say shalom.